Good afternoon, everyone. Today is the day I had set aside to come set up some trail cams, and I'm setting them up in an area that I've never been before. It was suggested to someone, or to me from someone, to come give this place a try. And I thought, well, I had the day off, so I'd bring some trail cameras up. And right now, it's not really the area that I was expecting in mind. After all, where do you set up a trail camera in this area? So, got the scope with me. I'm gonna come sit up here on this hill. Just saw that antelope run over the top of this. I'm gonna do some spotting from up on top. Let's see what we can see. If I don't like what I see, I'll move on. I'm not out anything. Had a nice 2-hour drive out here. Got to listen to elk burrows on the podcast, and always do enjoy seeing a new area. So let's go and see what's on top of the hill. I don't have Hank and Beau and Jill with me today. Jill's son Jaden is moving today, so she went to help him, and because I didn't know what I was getting myself into, I left Hank and Beau home. So this is a solo trip. Not something we normally put on this channel, but this is what my day consists of. So I hope you don't mind. And while I'm out here, I will be keeping an eye out for some sheds, because this looks like a lot of great place that a deer and elk might have lost it at. So wish me luck. After getting out here and seeing the kind of terrain I'm in, I am glad I didn't bring Hank with. Just because, one, I think he'd have a lot of ants in his fur, and two, I think I'd be carrying him the whole time. Look at these mosquitoes. I don't know if you can see that on my arm. There's like 6 or 7 right there. But anyways, Hank would want to ride instead of walk. And then whatever I do to Hank, Beau wants. So Beau would want to ride and not to walk as well. So sorry boys, I wanted you to come, but I'm glad I listened to my gut and left you both home. So I did not know I was so close to that antelope we saw earlier till just now, and I spooked him up over the hill. He was just bedded right there by that taller brush. So, and there's a road right here. It's good to know, but let me see if I can't catch sight of this antelope before he gets too far off. There he is, clear down in the bottom. There's two of them down there. Well, went and sat on the hill and spotted for a while. Couldn't find anything but those antelope, which I think is cool in itself. But I'm hiking back down to my truck right now. I'm gonna eat a sandwich, grab a drink, then I'm gonna explore a couple back roads, just see where they go, see if they get me in some more promising area. Because although this is beautiful, this is not the spot. So maybe on a rifle hunt on those cold mornings when the elk come out here to feed. But when you're archery hunting, maybe for deer, but I haven't even seen any elk sign, any elk droppings, nothing. So there's some pretty area over that way though. But all right, let's continue on. Well, I was able to get some food in my belly and definitely feel a lot better. I made a drive over here to this watering trough. Thought I'd come in and check it out and see what kind of tracks we have. And the only thing I can find is evidence of cows. Nothing's really been in here that I can tell lately. There's like no fresh tracks in here. There are a bunch of cows out that way. So I don't know if there's some water somewhere else besides this. But even the paths where they walk in, the flowers are pretty bloomed and up there. So I doubt that they're even coming in on those little paths. So I am going to head on out of here. Reason being, I don't know if you can see over my shoulder, but we got rain coming in and I don't want to be out here on these dirt roads where it turns into that sloppy mud. So I'm going to flip around and head on out. Didn't find any sheds today. That's all right. I did find a cool red rock though, so figured I'd pick it up, so at least I'm going home with something. But I appreciate anyone who watched. But yeah, looking at that storm rolling in, I think it's probably best I turn around and head on out and maybe chalk this one up to a spot if we ever get a rifle hunt tag and come out here and try it then. So remember, if you can choose to be anything, choose to be kind. I love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.